go, let's go. Go. 3, 2. Oh man. More debris falling from a nearby building, the World Trade Center. We're at West Broadway and Barclay. Very difficult to breathe here, but look around. This must have been ground zero where this thing blew up. Car after car after car, buses completely obliterated and burned straight down to the steel. Car after car after car, buses completely obliterated and burned straight down to the steel.
Enough of this film.
We are in an abandoned skyscraper, and quite frankly, I don't even know where I'm at. I see a sign outside that just gives me a reference of Barclay Street. As you can see all around here, the windows have been blown completely out. And as we take a walk towards the front of the building here, you want to take a look outside. If you have never been to war, like I have never been to war, then this is what it looks like. We don't know what that building is. We don't know where this building is, but they're obviously on fire. Maybe there's a chance that they could collapse.
Most of this stuff is from heat damage or fire. Not a lot of cars crushed from the things that have fallen. Again, this is a little ways away from the actual main shebang, if you will. But all the windows are gone, all the glass is gone, everything has literally been cooked. We're talking extreme heat. The insides of these cars and vehicles is melted. Here toward the top looks like a speaker. I mean, the dash is just pretty well melted out, gone. Literally. It's almost like some sort of an EMP or something went off and caused all these things to ignite. Again, definitely some heat. Even the tires are burned off. These things just sitting in the street right where they were and just flat, melted out. Everything burnt to a crisp. Again, this looks like some sort of explosion. These are the kinds of scenes you would see almost in a battlefield or a war zone, for real. Notice here again too, the door handles even seem to be missing.
And burned straight down to the steel.
Something else I found interesting here, you can see there's at least 2 different floors, looks like 4 rows of windows there, that are completely blown out. There's fire obviously in those 2 floors on this particular building. What would have actually caused those to blow out or blow in with such extreme force? Something else interesting that might be worth noting, there was a lot of debris, like here you see plastic and cloth and stuff like that, that wasn't burnt. Now this is just above where all of these cars were ignited, so this is definitely debris that has fallen or flown from the destruction, the original destruction, I suppose. But it's interesting that so many things that were flammable didn't ignite, and yet again all of the vehicles just went up quick. Now here's an actual example of one of the cars being crushed by fallen debris. Would have thought where all the others were burnt and stuff you would see more of this. A lot of this information was kept out of mainstream media, you know, the behind the scenes. But the main point of this video was not to have you question whether or not 2 airplanes could have caused the destruction you see here in New York back on 9/11. But rather the point to be made in this video is this. It's obvious we're all searching for something. Many of us are looking for truth. One thing we can be assured of, that none of us are guaranteed our next breath. We all know that for a fact. Just better hope that whatever choices we make, that we're ready for that final end. Because the things you've just seen in this video aren't nothing compared to what is really coming. But like I said, ultimately, we all have an appointment. None of us are guaranteed the next heartbeat. So in your search for truth, you better be certain, beyond a shadow of a doubt. Because if you make a mistake on this one, you don't come back.